Before you start taking everyone for granted and everything for granted in your life, make sure to watch this. It will change your life. When it comes to learning, there's nobody ahead and nobody behind. I don't believe I was born with all the skills. I don't believe I was born confident. But what I do know is that if I decide that I'm gonna go in on something, I'm either gonna go big or I'm gonna go home. So this topic today is not one of those that seems like what it is. And what I mean by that is a lot of people think, oh yeah, don't take people for granted. I get it, appreciate the people around us, our parents, our lovers or whatever, you know. But actually it goes way, way, way beyond that. And why I say that is because if you really think about it, even if we talk about the law of attraction, or we talk about positive thinking, or we talk about vibrational frequencies, right? Everything has got to do with what we are talking about right now, which is taking people for granted or taking situations for granted. It's very, very common that in life, when things get into routine, we naturally, as human beings, we naturally start taking things for granted. So it's like, let's say, for example, there's something you really wanted for a long time, like a job, right? A new job or a new partner, right? And then you found that perfect person. You've all experienced this before. You found that perfect person. And then what actually happens is you're happy for a while, right? You're like over the moon for a while. Then what happens is time passes by, and what happens? We start seeing all of the imperfections, all of the problems, and all of the better solutions out there, or better variations out there. And then we start looking at all these new bells and whistles, and we start thinking, oh, why does our current reality not reflect that, right? And that's because what starts to happen is we start because it becomes norm, and then we start looking at this thing and we're saying, hey, this is just what it is, you know, there's nothing special about it. When in fact, the special happens in the moment. That's why there's multiple understandings and learnings through this. Number one, every moment that you're in, live in the now. So right now, my appreciation, right? There's nothing I take for granted. I mean, even like right now, we say, oh yeah, there's hundreds of thousands of following coming on board on this YouTube channel within this year, right? But every time I look at it, I'm forever grateful. I always say, you know, I'm grateful to the universe, I'm grateful for God, I'm grateful for all of you guys for being along this journey, and every single one of you I'm appreciative of, right? And what actually happens is this, think about this, right? When we start taking things for granted, people for granted, what actually happens is we are wanting the next thing. And that actually drops us sometimes in these different vibrations of this need vibration, of this lack vibration. And then when we have that, it's very hard to attract the abundance. And that's why people always say to me, they say this, Eric, so a lot of the time you say, appreciate what you have, but at the same time you're saying you gotta chase goals, you know, you gotta have goals. But what I'm saying is this, you gotta have goals because growth is an important human need. Everyone needs it. There's this saying, and I want you to type this in the comments below because this reaffirms the learning for us. There's this saying that if you are not growing, you are dying, right? Think about it, every day, every moment that passes by, we're getting older, right? So if you're not growing, you're dying. So if we start understanding that, what does that mean? It means that it's okay to grow, it's okay to want more, it's okay for abundance. Instead of going into scarcity mindset, thinking that if we win something, someone may lose out, right? We go into abundance mindset. But the most important thing is this, because when people take things for granted, they're not happy with what they have. And if they're not happy with what they have, think about it. Is that a positive vibration or a negative vibration? It's a negative vibration, right? And there's something that Shawn Achor talks about when he talks about the happiness advantage, is that when we are positive, we attract more positivity, right? We start doing things better, we're more productive, we're better people. And so why is it so important to every moment look around us, right? Don't take things for granted, don't take people for granted, right? Whether it's a challenge, somebody who's coming into your life just to challenge you, right? To teach you, to allow you to learn, to allow you to take yourself to the next level. Appreciate that, right? Don't take it for granted. Accept everything, the positive and the negative that is given to you by the universe, by God, right? Accept it, receive it, and say thank you. Thank you for this blessing. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. How about that? How about when you go through challenges, say, I'm forever grateful for this moment. Thank you for this opportunity to learn and grow, right? And so we appreciate everything, and that's why it's very important to do like gratitude journals, gratitude diaries, right? But the most important thing to be able to feel that is you got to live in the now. If you're not here now, how can I be appreciative of Dan, for example? And how can I not take Dan for granted? He's making all of these videos, these beautiful videos that's impacting millions of lives right now, right? And this car, how beautiful is it? You know, being able to sit in this bright orange car. Not everybody in a lifetime gets to experience something like this. So it's not about saying, hey, how do I set goals and be appreciative? It's like, yes, you be appreciative, right? Be happy, be appreciative of everything that you have, but understand that the growth philosophy and accept that, you know, it's okay to want more, right? Not need more, to want more in life, because we have this one experience of life. Make the most out of it. That's my short topic for today. If you guys found it interesting at all, if you got anything out of it at all, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also, comment below. Let me know 5 things, everybody, right now. Let me know 5 things you're grateful for, right? 5 things in your life right now that you're grateful for. Let me know in the comments below. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, see you later. Ciao. So, this week, what we're gonna do, hey, by the way, I was actually thinking whether to end this Yogi in a Lamborghini series, you know? Are you guys enjoying it? If you are, let me know in the comments. If not, maybe I'm gonna end this series and then we're gonna create a new series. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is something back to the basics. We're gonna get into our seated position. Okay, and we're gonna do some leg stretches. And I want you to understand that the stretch doesn't actually happen so much in the body. It happens with starting from the mind, the eyes, the visual, the breathing. All of this stuff is very important towards the stretch. So if we take something so simple as putting our feet out, if we were to breathe, like if I say, okay, reach down, I say breathe into the stretch. What does that mean? It means to breathe into the stretch. Now, let's say here, if we feel it's stiff here, okay, and we feel we can't go any further, it's not about pulling, it's not about saying, okay, I'm gonna aggressively go, because that doesn't work that way, okay, don't do that. So instead of doing that, it's how can we breathe into the stretch? And then you'll find the bigger stretch when you do that. So you take a deep breath in. When you breathe, you also visualize freeing up this, because everything is our mind, remember. Our mind can actually move the parts in our body as well. So we breathe, and then we stretch. Then let's say we feel the stress here, and what do? Take a deep breath in. And then what do? Again, wherever we are, right? We feel the stretch. Stretching is growing. As long as you take it easy, don't force it, breathe, and out. So that is just some simple stretching for you guys. And I'll return to my default enjoyment of the butterfly. Oh, this is very good stretching. And it's a beautiful day today. While you guys click on the next video, I'll enjoy this butterfly moment. Yeah, so let me know. You guys want more Yogi and Lamborghini series, or shall I end it? We do these every Thursdays, by the way, if you guys are newly tuned in to this. You should really click on the next video now. I don't know how long I can fly for.